Hi guys, it's Fentony back with another Fantastic Beasts video, and today I'm going to be talking about the possibility that Dumbledore is going to set up the Order of the Phoenix in Fantastic Beasts. So we know from the Potter series that Dumbledore created the first version of the Order of the Phoenix to face off against Voldemort in the 1970s, and then again in 1995 after Voldemort returns. But could Dumbledore have set up an even older version of the Order of the Phoenix, or something very similar, to face Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts? We know in The Crimes of Grindelwald that Dumbledore recruits Newt Scamander to face off against Grindelwald. He says that he can't move against Grindelwald for reasons unknown, but we believe that's because of his past history with Grindelwald. He fears learning the truth about Ariana and facing the man that he once loved, and probably still has feelings for. But he does ask Newt Scamander to go instead, or that's the impression we're getting from the trailer. There's obviously scenes that we've not been shown yet that might give more context. Dumbledore gives Newt a card that reveals the address to Nicolas Flamel's house, so it looks like Dumbledore wants Newt to find Flamel, but we don't know why. But I feel it might involve the Philosopher's Stone, which we know will return. Newt's going to be joined by Jacob, and they will eventually team up with Tina, Yusef Kama, Newt's older brother Theseus, Dumbledore's close friend and famous alchemist Nicolas Flamel, Newt Scamander's friend from school, and Theseus' fiancée Leta Lestrange, maybe Queenie, maybe Credence, and maybe Nagini. During the film, these characters are going to be actually against each other, but eventually it looks like they all have to side together to face against Grindelwald. It looks like the big climax is going to be in the amphitheatre below the Paris Cemetery, and that's where Grindelwald has set up his HQ. We're not actually sure what Grindelwald's plan is, but it involves some sort of skull, and Credence Barebone, who has been revealed to be called Corvus Lestrange. We're not sure if Grindelwald will come out on top. He might be defeated, but it might come at a big cost. This scene in the trailer has got me really interested. There's actually two bits in the trailer, one from a wide shot and then a close-up of all the characters. It looks like the Hogwarts Bridge, and it's probably towards the end of the film, but it could just be a trailer trick, or it could be a Grindelwald vision. This scene might not actually be real. The characters present are Yusef Kama, Nagini, Newt Scamander, Tina, Jacob, Theseus, Nicolas Flamel, and two unknowns. There could be other characters there that are not shown, they might be out of shot, or they might have been edited out. Queenie, Leta and Credence are missing, and there are fears they may have joined Grindelwald. The characters are definitely looking at someone across the bridge, and you can see the figure in the wide shot. Could it be Albus Dumbledore? If this is at the end of the film, he might have transported them from Paris to Hogwarts to save them from Grindelwald, or they might have just travelled there on their own. This might be several weeks after the end of Grindelwald's fight. I know that transportation by apparition is impossible that far, but could a phoenix transport them to Hogwarts from Paris? Could it be Fawkes? We know that Fawkes was able to transport Dumbledore from Hogwarts, even though there was an anti-apparition enchantment in place. So maybe Dumbledore sends Fawkes to Paris to save Newt, but we really don't know if Dumbledore even has Fawkes at this point. There's lots of hints that a phoenix will eventually appear, and Fawkes in particular. A lot of the Dumbledore merchandise and marketing has phoenixes on it, and of course, it's Fantastic Beasts, and you can't get any more fantastic than a phoenix. I feel that Fawkes and Dumbledore's Patronus have to appear. Maybe not in this film, but definitely at some point. Like I said earlier, this could be a trailer trick, or just a vision from Grindelwald, but I do feel that Dumbledore is going to set up a secret organisation to face off against Grindelwald. It could be the very first Order of the Phoenix, or something very similar, just a different name. From the Potter books, it looks like Dumbledore does avoid Grindelwald until 1945, and Grindelwald avoids Britain, but eventually Dumbledore will face off against Grindelwald, and defeat him, somehow. He wins the Elder Wand, and then Grindelwald's put in prison for the rest of his life. Maybe Dumbledore does send his order to face against Grindelwald in the next 3 films, but he stays in Britain, as like he says, he can't move against Grindelwald. So if this theory is correct, these characters on the bridge might be the first members of the Order of the Phoenix against Grindelwald. Dumbledore might try and recruit them, but some of them might turn him down. They might all turn him down, as they don't look very happy, except for Jacob, who's either completely lost in what's going on, or he might not even see Hogwarts. He might only see ruins, because of the enchantment that protects the castle from muggles. Some of these characters might turn him down. They might all turn him down. Newt Scamander does step forward, and I do believe that Grindelwald has told Newt that he and Dumbledore had a past history together, and Dumbledore didn't tell Newt that before sending him on a dangerous mission to Paris. So these characters could be part of the original Order of the Phoenix, or some of them anyway, but we don't know what's happened to Queenie, Leta or Credence. So in the comments below, let me know your thoughts on the Order of the Phoenix in Fantastic Beasts. Of course it's just a theory and it might not happen, but it's a very interesting point. Also in this video, I'm going to announce the winner of the Fantastic Beasts Funko Pop giveaway, and I have randomly selected a winner. Congratulations to Daniel Wagner. Please email me using the About page on my channel. My business email address is there. Can you please send confirmation of your date of birth and details for the shipping? Anyways guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're new to the channel, you love Fantastic Beasts, you love Harry Potter, make sure you subscribe. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.